So we're back in the woodland once again. I am thoroughly enjoying my woodland photography this autumn. If you didn't see last week's adventure, I'll stick a link to it up in the corner here. We went to a rainforest in Wales, and yeah, that was absolutely amazing and just felt massively inspired. And I think in this month alone, this autumn here in the UK, I have grown as a woodland photographer so much, and I'm really starting to feel inspired when I'm out in the woodland with my camera. And it's my photography, I think anyway, has come on leaps and bounds, and yeah, just thoroughly enjoying being in the woodland. Now, that being said, in all honesty, I wasn't actually planning on coming back to the woodland this weekend. I wanted to try something a little bit different, mix it up a little bit for myself and for you guys for the vlogs as well. I had the Peak District in mind, and I wanted to get out in the open. I was thinking Crome Hill, you know, a little bit of a micro hike and just enjoy a sunset. However, the weather forecast for this evening, which is a Saturday evening, was not looking too good. It was looking a bit flat and potential for a little bit of rain in a couple of hours. So I decided to scrap that idea and come to another woodland. And I've come to this incredible woodland, which as a matter of fact is actually in the Peak District, so I've still made the effort to come here. It's called Padley Gorge. I believe it's quite a popular place, but it's my first time here, so I'm really excited. And what's awesome about this woodland, which is quite similar to last week's video, we've got a stream that runs through it, and historically this used to be the border between Derbyshire and Yorkshire as well. It's a little bit of history for you guys there. But yeah, I just think this is a really good location to come to when the conditions are a little bit flat and chance for a little bit of rain. We've got some nice sort of soft light shining down into the forest, which is really, really nice for this sort of photography. So as you can see, I'm set up here now for my first image of the day already. I've only been here for about 20 minutes, but it's beautiful. And we're still getting some really, really nice autumnal colours. Lovely and polychromatic, which is what I've been after all autumn. I've just found this really nice sort of rocky section here where we've got all these small sections of waterfall, if you will. And there's a lot going on in the stream. And then of course the stream itself is acted as a perfect leading line that's taken us right up into this beautiful forest, and it's cutting through all them beautiful colours. Now, last week I took this photograph here, which I was pretty happy with. However, when I got it home and edited it, I felt like it was a little bit wide. I used my wide angle lens, and I think I shot it at 11mm, and I think it was just a little bit wide. I don't think a wide angle lens is a good idea for woodland photography in general. I'm not saying all the time. But yeah, looking back on that image, I thought, right, next time I go to the woodland, I'm going to try going a little bit tighter. It's exactly what I'm trying to do here. In the woodland, as it often is, especially in these sort of conditions, it's quite dim, it's quite dark. ISO 100 f9 is still giving me a shutter speed of 3 seconds. So that's more than long enough. Capture a little bit of movement in that water, give it a really, really nice effect, but still capture enough detail in the water as well. So I'm going to take that shot now. Using my remote shutter, just trying to eradicate any shake in my tripod. 25mm, like I said, and that is looking absolutely fantastic. Beautiful autumnal image in the woodland once again. Alright, so it's suddenly got pretty dark here in this forest. A few gloomy clouds have come overhead, but still gorgeous, beautiful. Now I'm going to continue exploring. I was going to go this way. You might be able to see a little bridge here that goes over the stream, and then steps here that go up that verge. That seemed like the natural direction to go in. However, as I was taking my photographs, a really friendly bloke came past who was just out walking his dog. He recommended to go this way, which is kind of following the direction of the stream that we just took a photograph of. Really, really nice guy. I don't think he was a photographer or anything like that, but he said it's really beautiful up that way. And he said he's been coming here since he were a lad. So I'm going to take his word for it. I'm going to trust him. So yeah, as always, let's go and explore. Right, now this forest is equally as beautiful as the one we were in last week. The autumn colours are just stunning. I feel like we're in late autumn. I'm pretty sure we are. However, the colours seem to be the best now than they were when I thought we were in the middle of autumn. Perhaps I've just got it completely wrong, or maybe it's just this woodland in particular, but I'll just do a little bit of a 360 here. You can see it's just absolutely smothered, saturated, drowned in beautiful autumnal colours. It really is something else. Beautiful. Now I found this one tree here. I'll show you it here, just over my left shoulder. Beautiful oak tree. Now this has lost most of its leaves. It's got a few autumn leaves dotted about, but the whole of the woodland floor is covered in what seems to be pretty much just oak leaves. And something that's really attracted me to this oak tree. It's gorgeous and quite similar. Again, I'm going to refer to last week's video, but quite similar in that sense. It is just gorgeous in the fact that it's covered in beautiful green moss, and it gives it an extra dynamic. It really does as a subject. And then through the tree in the background, we've got some trees there. I have no idea what they are, but they are in full autumn colour, fiery reds and those sort of beautiful burnt orange colours that we get as well. So I'm going to basically wander around this subject for however long it takes and really try and make sense of this chaos, because it is very crooked. The branches are going off in all directions, but I'm absolutely convinced that there's a really nice image here. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Right, I'm set up, as you can see, and I think I've got an average shot of the tree. I'm really not happy with it, to be honest. 2 out of 5 stars I'm giving it. It's very frustrating, but not in the same way it used to be in the woodland. What I really like about this composition, not the composition, what I like about this scene and this subject is I know there's potential here, and I know that I have spotted that potential, if you know what I mean. Like, I know it's there, I can't connect all the dots, I can't put all the pieces together to create the composition and thus create the image. So it's a little bit frustrating in that sense, but I don't feel down about it because I know I've found what's potentially a good subject and a good scene. But anyway, I'm going to talk you through what I've decided to do. I'm going to take the shot anyway and I'm going to show it to you guys. Get the settings out of the way, they're not massively important. I'm shooting at ISO 100, f10, and that's giving me a 4-second shutter speed. We are actually about 20 minutes to the sunset, so it's pretty dark in here now, and obviously with it being cloudy as well, that is accentuated. But yeah, what I've really tried to do is frame the tree in a way that it kind of starts in the bottom left third of my composition of the frame, and then it kind of just, in a chaotic sort of way, makes its way throughout the frame in all different directions, if that makes any sense at all. So it goes up at a left diagonal, the main trunk, and then there's a smaller tree that goes off to the right, and then it all sort of goes off into the image. So I'm happy with it in that sense, and I do like the subject. I love the tree, I love that it's covered in all this beautiful moss, but there's something not quite right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you this image after I've described what's going on, and I'd love you guys to comment. You've had a good look at this tree, you've seen my image. Please let me know what you would have done to try and create a nice composition, a nice image in this instance. What you would have changed. If you really like the image, if that's the case, let me know, that'd be awesome. But I'd love to hear from you guys what you would have done perhaps. That would be wonderful. So yeah, I'll show you that image now, and I hope to hear from you. Ah, wow, so another cracking photography adventure this week, another cracking woodland adventure this week. I am genuinely now really starting to enjoy my woodland photography. The frustrations that I used to feel seem to have passed over a little bit now, and yeah, like I said at the start of the video, I feel like I've come on leaps and bounds of my woodland photography, and yeah, looking forward to what the future holds in that aspect. Hope you enjoyed this week's video. I'm going to finish it up here. It's pretty dark now, but before I leave, I just wanted to say I've got a couple of, I don't know if you call them announcements, something like that, a couple of things that I'm very excited about, that I'm going to share with you guys over the next, probably within the next month, to be honest, the next 3 or 4 weeks. One of them I won't discuss now because it's still in progress. The second thing, however, is I'm buying a new tripod this week. I'm probably going to purchase it tonight, which is something that I'm genuinely really excited about. This tripod here it's only a cheap thing. It's fared me well, to be honest. It's not been too much of a problem, but I think it's just something that I've put off for quite a while, you know, and I just decided to step up my game. So I will share that with you guys next week. I've done a hell of a lot of research, probably a bit too much research, you know. What us landscape photographers are like. I'm sure there's 1 or 2 of you watching now that have been in the same position where you just go around in circles researching online. It's an absolute nightmare, to be honest, but like I say, I think I've finally decided on a tripod that's going to suit me. So all going well with the delivery and stuff like that. Fingers crossed, I should be sharing that with you guys next week, so I'm really looking forward to that. But yeah, for this week, thank you very much for watching. Always appreciated. Please like the video, please leave a comment. It's always really appreciated. I genuinely really do love hearing from you guys. I will try my best to reply to every single comment, as always. Yeah, cheers for the support, and see you next week on the next adventure. Out.